in Old Town Fort Collins, and we arrived in Fort Collins yesterday, right at the same exact time when CNN released its list of best places to live, and I think Fort Collins was number 7 on the list. So it just happened to be a coincidence. I'm gonna check it out. There's a little plaza here, and it's already pretty hot, about 90 early in the day, and folks are just hanging out. They're kids. The kids are playing a little bit. We had them. I saw a few kids playing in the sprinklers earlier. Oh, sorry, not sprinklers. The fountain. This is Old Town Square. We've been walking around downtown Fort Collins. Has a nice downtown area. They've really preserved it well, and I guess encouraged it. Maybe that's why one of the reasons it was named one of the best places to live. There's a lot of independent businesses, and they work really hard to maintain landscaping. They also have a lot of sculptures. There's a lot of art intermingled with landscaping, so I think that's gives it a different appeal. Good morning. Back alley, kind of like the one we saw over in Fairhaven. This is called Trimble Court, and this is an artist cooperative. So they make really good use of this space downtown. Everybody gets tucked in little corners. They have a really pretty tile mosaic. I think a lot of this downtown appeal really connects the community. Places I've been, Corvallis, Bellingham, all of them, when they put money and time into their downtown, really invest in keeping the area livable, people really want to stay. So this is a store called Nature Zone. I had to stop and film all this geodes. They're just, oh, they're amethyst geodes. They're really pretty. Check these out. A lot of neat types of artwork and minerals. Cool. It's a neat store.
My name's Ashton, and we're in Fort Collins, Colorado.
What's this store called?
Nature Zone.
What do you guys sell here?
We sell everything: rock products, fossils, toys, unique gifts.
And you and I were just talking about how Fort Collins is listed as number 6 in the nation for best places to live. And you've lived here your whole life.
Yes, pretty much.
Pretty much. You went to high school here?
Yep. And
you love it?
I do love it, yeah. It's beautiful here.
So,
good people.
I've noticed that you take really good care of the downtown.
Yeah. They're always building. There's actually a construction project going on right now here to rebuild an alley to make it more.
So why do you want to leave? You told me a minute ago you want to leave.
I've lived here my whole life, and I want to go explore.
Well, where do you want to go? Because I've been all over the Pacific.
I want to go to the West Coast.
Okay, I have been to the West Coast. Bellingham is really wet, but it's pretty. What do you want? Big city, small city?
Probably bigger.
Portland is awesome.
I have a lot of friends who live there.
Okay, but I will say you cannot beat Corvallis. Have you been to college yet?
I am about to graduate.
Okay, but still, Corvallis is fantastic. Corvallis, Oregon. It's like if you take your whole downtown area and kind of squeeze everything in smaller and eliminate all the Walmarts and other big Targets and stuff, you actually have a similar kind of community. So.
Yeah, I'm actually going on a road trip in 3 weeks to Oregon.
Ah, well, then definitely hit Corvallis. And I can show you my blog, Great Blue Wanderers, because I went all up Corvallis. So if I were going to move here with my daughter, who's 9.5 years old, what would be the best thing about moving here?
About living here or
yeah.
moving here?
Well, yeah, you're right, living here.
Living here, I don't know, I think the people are really awesome here, and there's a lot to do, always.
A lot of what?
A lot of things to do.
What? Cody doesn't want to be filmed, so he's not on film, but I would film him or he'd jump out of the frame. You want to be on film? No.
He does.
He does. He's a reluctant interviewee. So there are a lot of things to do here.
Yes.
But do you think does this area have a lot of poverty, a lot of crime?
Not really, no.
No. Is that because of the university?
I think, yeah, I think, well, a lot of the population is students here, so.
Yeah.
There's
College
a lot of young
towns are great
people.
places to live.
Yeah, there's a lot of young people. There's always events going along with
So
the college and stuff.
You went to Colorado State?
Yes.
I just drove by there. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's
Very nice
really
landscape.
beautiful. Yeah.
So what's your degree in? What degree in?
Well, I'm about to graduate with an art degree.
An art degree. So you could do just about anything with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why I like
thank
it
you
so
for
much.
your interview.
Yeah.
You're very photogenic.
Thanks.
So we're here at the lovely Colorado State campus, and they have a beautiful garden. It's a round garden that identifies different types of flowers. Some of them I think are landscaping flowers. Some of them are probably native flowers. And I'm doing a whole full circle for you. And we'll do some close-up shots. They have them all labeled. It's a really neat garden. So this section is all things petunia. And they have the designer, I guess the person who created the hybrid beneath the label beneath the picture, and I'll close up here. Maybe you need to get a little closer. This has Petunia Ray Sunray Danziger, Colorado State. We have all things geranium. It's starting to rain, so if you notice a little bit of pitter-patter or rain, it's the storm coming off the Rockies behind me. All things geranium. Like I said, I think the front circle looks to be the landscaping flowers. This section is more diverse. Here is a lot of echinacea. There's some asters in here. It's a real pretty flowers. I'm gonna move over there. I think that's some salvia. And we do have salvia over here in this garden. And we look like we have some pepper plants over here. This is a really neat place. I don't do it justice trying to film it in sections. It's beautiful. If you ever come to Fort Collins, definitely take a look at the campus here. Here's another section. They look like baby petunias, but they're something called calabricoa, and they're just smaller. They crawl along the ground, as you can see. I still haven't found a native plant section. We're gonna keep looking. I'm gonna go back over here. I think the actual landscape has native plants. But this is a really unique garden. I guess they're testing different varieties for hardiness. They really have a lot of geraniums as far as the eye can see. Red Mountain, right here, Red Mountain ice plant. So maybe these are cold tolerant plants. And if you look over here straight ahead, there's a big old bumblebee trying to get himself some nectar. So Mom, do you see anything that looks like a native plant garden? Do you see any native plants?
Probably sage, a lot of it is.
Some sage. Everything here looks to me to be like a landscaping plant and not necessarily a native plant garden. That grows in Texas, right? That's a native plant scape for Texas.
Yeah, but it might be from here too.
Maybe so. It is a little bit drier, but it's a higher elevation. Well, we've enjoyed our little visit to Colorado State University. We're going to head on.